What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of True Big Blue Podcast Monday nights. Hopefully, everybody tunes in. Waiting for everybody to start popping in. We're going to be talking about our New York Giants. Nate, what's going on, bro?
What's good?
What's going on, man? Hey, surprised tonight. The Lions are playing the Packers hard. They actually just went up 14-7. TJ Hawkinson, great catch.
Oh, bro, I hate losing on Thursday, bro.
Right. Um, got a little bit to talk about, man. The rumors about Kenny Galladay hollering at Daniel Jones. He confirmed it was not Daniel Jones that he was getting passionate with. It was actually Jason Garrett.
I said
Jose
it
was
was
good,
too.
bro. Honey Badger.
I knew it was Jason Garrett, bro. Like it was honestly, I think because you can understand that Garrett and Jones are right next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So like no way that he's screaming at Daniel. So it got to be Garrett.
So what possibly could have Galladay been hollering at Garrett about? What do you think he was
Not
hollering
using
at
him.
Garrett about?
I think that's why. I think he wants more. I think he's frustrated with the play call.
It's obviously he's very frustrated.
But I
Yeah,
actually
Jose.
like those type of players because now if we have those kind of players who want to play, that's a good sign.
Yeah, that's a very good sign. Somebody got to get passionate about this team. Uh, I believe he was upset because of how soft we went after getting that interception by Bradbury. I think Galladay, with the game on the line, I believe he wants the ball in his hands, and it's always good to have players like that want the ball in their hands when it's crunch time. Why wouldn't you want a guy like that on your team? Why wouldn't you want to put the ball in in the hands of a guy like that? I mean, you go. I mean, if you're saying that Kenny Galladay, he doesn't know how to throw it to Kenny Galladay and things like that, you have to give him a chance. You have to at least give those guys a chance, man. Kenny Galladay is an absolute beast. Joseph, what's good, bro? Ain't seen you in a minute. What's good, bro? Like Jose said, we cannot start 0-3.
I'm gonna say this right now. This is the same division, bro. None of these teams impress me, bro.
Yeah, none of these teams impress me.
Like it's the same division. Like nothing has changed besides like the defense for Dallas. Last week they looked decently good.
Hey,
Not gonna say
congrats,
amazing.
Joseph. One of my videos just hit 1,000 a day. Congrats.
Damn.
Yeah, the Lions are actually playing very well tonight. They actually give Green Bay all they can handle. They're up 14-7.
Jared Golf has 11 for 12.
Not much, Joseph. How you been, man? How's your channel? How many subs you got, man? If you're looking and you're not subbed up to Joseph, go sub up to his channel, man. You know you can put your channel and link and everything, bro.
Joseph's at
Same thing with Nate.
He's at 85. I'm at like 115, so he's closing in on me.
He said, Joseph said, if DJ is our guy, what do we do with our 2 first rounders?
He's
If
our guy.
DJ's our guy, we go edge. Yeah, just like you said, we go edge
O-line.
and O line. I believe we go edge first.
I would rather rather sign an edge.
It depends on where we're drafting at. Let's say if our first pick, let's say if the Bears bomb and our first pick is in the top 5, I believe we grab the guy from Oregon if he's there.
Kayvon. Yeah, Joseph has in the chat. Kayvon, the edge rusher. Yeah, that's him.
Reek says, I think Matt Pert at guard will be amazing for this team. Will open up holes for Barkley and crew. Facts.
I agree.
I believe Pert will be better at guard as well.
Him and Solder, man, that is a monster duo. Like that's crazy. The size on the size of those two positions, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think our offensive line will be okay. And let's just say when Nick Gates come back next year, I know I'm not putting in for this year, but when he comes back next year, we might have an offensive line, a pretty strong offensive line, especially if we draft the right tackle. Because I believe
Hopefully.
Nick Gates is going to hold us down at that guard position when he gets back next year.
I've been scouting this Alabama guard for like the last like week, and he's pretty solid. Like he's made some great tackles for Alabama. He plays on left tackle for them, so I've seen him a lot. I've been watching the offensive line a lot more in college.
Mm-hmm. The offensive line, I'm not too worried about the offensive line. It is what it is. We got major injury across on our offensive line. Yeah, Evan Neal from I believe Alabama.
Yeah, that's the guy I'm talking about. He's a beast.
Is ridiculous. He's very good. Our offensive line is gonna do their job. I believe this offense found something when we played the Washington football team, and I hope he keeps opening up that playbook. That's what we need him to do.
But Daniel, please, man, just win us the game, bro, please. Because our defense is terrible right now. Oh my god.
Yeah, our defense is playing like some scrubs right now. I'm just gonna call it what it is. We're playing like scrubs right now. Like I said in my
Swear, if we
video
play another
earlier.
soft zone, I swear, if we play another soft zone, I may do something. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I don't understand why we're playing so much soft zone when we've got corners to come up and play man. I don't understand why we keep running soft zone. Why did you get Bradbury? Why did you get Adoree Jackson? Why did you get Darnay Holmes? Why did you draft another cornerback? Why did you get Rodarius Williams? Why you get all these corners to play a soft zone? It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. So we got to put use to the people that we have. And yes, we are not getting any type of pressure whatsoever on the quarterback.
Leo, where are you, bro? Where are you?
Mac, man, if you want to join in, I'll put the stream in the chat. What's good, Mac? But Joseph is telling the truth. This team got to tighten up. We look sloppy.
Yes.
At times we will look worse than sloppy. We look downright bad.
The offense looks much better. The defense is decreased.
Reek says Spencer Rattler would fall down boards. He does not look good against subpar competition.
Agree.
I never liked Spencer Rattler like that. I believe he's very arrogant for no reason. And I think he's not as good as a quarterback as he thinks he is. And that's just the honest truth. But as far as getting pressure on the quarterback, we have to find some way to get pressure on the quarterback. I'm sorry.
Agree.
It's like the Packers are driving, trying to tie up this game. But the Lions are on top of the Packers 14-7. That is crazy. Did not expect the Lions to come out and give a battle like this. He says Matt Carroll will be the next year's Zach Wilson coming out of nowhere. That's true as well. But I'm not worried about quarterbacks right now, Reed. I believe we have our quarterback. You know what I'm worried about? The number 2 receiver. Because Slayton is not it. Not for me, he's not it. And he's had 3 years to prove it. And the defensive front, getting pressure. That's what I'm worried about. Those are the 2 things that are hindering us the most. Oh, Aaron Jones almost gets it to the end zone. Nice play by Aaron Jones on 1st and goal. But I'm not looking at the draft right now. I'm not looking at quarterbacks. Yeah. Only thing in the draft I looked at was Kayvon and that right tackle from Alabama. Left tackle from Alabama. We can move him to right tackle. It's the only people I've looked at. He says the top rushers in the NFL aren't even drafted in the first round. We have a guy we took at number 2. Yeah, that is true. The running back position has been dwindled a little bit. And, you know, we took a guy number 2, but like I said on my video, I believe the Maras and Tisches made Dave Gettleman draft Saquon Barkley. And hindsight is 2020, but everybody was rooting Saquon Barkley's name after his rookie season. So don't turn on the guy now. Now that he's had a couple of injuries, now you want to say that he was the worst pick. No, you weren't saying that after his rookie season. So You got to take the good with the bad. Joseph, he says, here's what's going to happen. Tony is going to replace Slayton because Shep is a monster, or we draft a receiver too. I think we draft a receiver too, regardless.
I think, yeah. I honestly
think
agree.
Kadarius Toney. I think you have to use Kadarius Toney as a weapon. You have to use him as a weapon.
You got to put him in the slot. You can't.
I don't believe Kadarius Toney is an outside receiver where you just tell him to go line up at the outside and beat your defender. I just don't believe he's that type of cat.
But this is the problem, man. How is Shep gonna work? Like him and Shep, how are they gonna work? Are they just gonna put Kadarius at the number 2 wideout position, or are they just gonna put Shep at number 2 wideout?
I mean, it can work if we spread the offense out and get creative.
Yeah,
as long as we're creative, you can use him in any way. All right, Reek says, listen, we have to play man against the Falcons. The question is, if Bradbury is on Ridley, who is on Pitts? Adoree is way too small.
Great.
We could put Xavier McKinney on Pitts or put Logan Ryan on Pitts. I mean, we just got to man up the receivers on the outside. Man up. Adoree Jackson and Bradbury, they can handle that.
Handle those receivers. Let everyone do anything else. If they get yards because of the tight end, we literally can't cover tight end. So
after Ridley, where's that? Gage and Cordero Patterson.
Yeah.
I mean, we should be fine as long as we
just play
smart and cover smart. Don't play that stupid zone because Matt Ryan's a veteran quarterback and I believe he's a shell of his former self, but he can still shred zone.
If I'm the Giants, you double Calvin Ridley. You just take him out of the game completely, and then you just say, "Screw it, we're just gonna cover just with Adoree on Gage, and then with Darnay on Cordell Patterson, which means someone has to cover Pitts."
Now Cordell Patterson is usually playing running back, so I'm not worried about that. And Calvin Ridley's finding out what it really is to be a number 1 receiver. He's finding out what it really is to be a number 1 receiver in the NFL right now.
A-Rod just misses an easy pass.
And you said put Jabril on Pitts. Pitts is
Hell
going to
no.
Jabril Peppers alive.
Hell no. Damn. A-Rod has been not A-Rod.
Oh, Rodgers did miss an easy pass. Oh, that's bad. Third down and go. Wow, he missed it, man. You don't see Rodgers miss passes like that. That was wide open. That's crazy.
He struggled, man. And A-Rod, will you get that in? That's a touchdown.
Who would have thought the Packers be in a battle with the Lions right now?
Yeah, that's just crazy.
This is absolutely insane.
Props to Jared Goff, man. Props to that guy. All the hate he has got.
Oh, he throws another touchdown to Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is shining right now. 2 touchdowns for Aaron Jones. All right. Reek says, I'm excited to see Panthers Cowboys week 4. Panthers coming up. The defense is deep. I hope the Panthers can pull that one out. We need them.
Please.
He says, Joseph, to be heard, I like Tay and on McKinney / Ryan on Pitts. I do too. Jose says, we need to get pressure on Matt Ryan. We cannot let him get comfortable in the pocket. That is true. And Tyler Heineke just proved that is true with any NFL quarterback. They're in the NFL for a reason. You give them a clean pocket. Most quarterbacks can carve you up in this league. If you give them a clean pocket where they can just sit there and just read the whole field, heck yeah, a quarterback can carve you up. Me and you can make a couple of passes. We got a completely clean pocket and we got enough time to sit there and be able to scan the whole field. Joseph said, just because Tay is a very athletic linebacker, but we see what he did against McKissick. So who knows? He says some guy has a 16-team parlay, $25 to make $700,000. If the Lions win, he hit 15 out of 16. Just need Lions to wee. Oh my goodness. Vance, what's going on, bro? Blue City, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. He says Kenny Galladay said on his press conference that he was yelling at Jason Garrett, not Daniel Jones. And sports media said to Kenny, we were wrong. Yeah, you were wrong. You were wrong. You were wrong. Miz, what's going on, man? I'll put the link in the chat if you want to come on. Vance, you as well. If you want to come on to the channel and say your piece about our Giants, we're gonna go on for about an hour and a half tonight. Gotta make a trip probably to New Orleans in the morning, so I'm gonna shut it down a little early. But he says, shout out to the 11. Yes, shout out to the 11. Like and subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. Go ahead and hit that like button for me. Also, we do have merch available. I do have Big Pat Sports Talk merch. The link is actually in the description of the video. We do have Big Pat Sports Talk merch. So if you want to get a hoodie, if you want to get a jacket, a bag, a cup, a mug, a water jug, a shirt, anything, go to the Big Pat Sports Talk link in the actual video. Click on there and you can shop. Miz says season gets turned around on Sunday. Bank on it. Watch. I hope so, Miz. I hope so. I hope
Please
we turn things
do.
around because we need something to cheer about here in New York. We need something. I'm just gonna be real with you. You said, well heard. The sports media says to Kenny G that they were wrong. I was shocked that's the first time I hear sports media saying to themselves they were wrong. Probably one of the last times you're gonna hear it as well. The media does not like admitting that they're wrong. Rarely do you ever see that they admit that they're wrong. Yeah, but good to see Joe back in the streams, man. Hope he's doing all right. Says he got up to 85 subscribers now, 700 views on one of his videos. That's what's up. I hit 1,000 on one of my videos today. So big things happening for Giants Nation this week, man. So let's get Miz up to a couple of thousand views on one of his videos if he hasn't gotten one yet. He deserves it as well. Very passionate about the New York Giants. So Nate, since you're the only one on here with me so far, what do you think we do? What do you think we do against the Falcons? Give me what you think is going to happen against the Falcons, man.
All right, I think Daniel Jones is gonna have a really good game. I think the defense will be decently good, and I think we'll win. I think we'll win. I'll say 27-17.
You say we beat the Falcons 27-17.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you what I view on it. I believe Daniel Jones has a 3-touchdown game against the Falcons. I believe we open up that offense again, and it works out for us again. I say we beat the Falcons 27-24.
Damn.
Blue City Empire says, for your next video, you should give your opinion was Kenny Galladay said on his press conference. I'll do a reaction video to it. I'll pull up the press conference and I'll do a reaction video to it. I'm gonna start doing more reaction videos for you guys on what people say about our team, and I got some ideas coming out for you guys. We'll start doing reaction video a day for us and go over some more articles for us like I was doing earlier during the off season. Miz says 1,000, not even close, but thank you. I don't put in what you do, Pat. I like watching you guys and just being a part. That's cool. But you do, when you do put out a video, it's very passionate. If you're looking for a passionate Giants fans, go look at the Miz channel. He'll show you passion. He says Saquon scoring against the Falcons. I believe so. I think Saquon can score against the Falcons.
Yeah.
I think Daniel Jones throws him a screen pass and he gets it in there. Miz says our D comes strong Sunday. 2 Galladay catches his first TD. Yes. Those are his 2 predictions. Our D comes up strong. There goes the co-host. What's going on?
My bad, bro. I was sitting there watching Peyton and Eli. I forgot all about it.
It's all right, man. It's actually a good game between the Packers and the Lions. I'm not.
I was watching it, but I was watching it with Peyton and Eli and Gronk.
Okay. They said Gronk need to get some better Wi-Fi.
Gronk had mad jokes though. He was picking on Peyton, talk about him and Tom was gonna break his record that he had with Marvin Harrison. And he was
Yeah,
like,
they're close.
Peyton goes, yeah, but it took y'all almost 20 years to do what me and Marvin did in 11. And he was like, yeah, but he's doing it with a tight end and you did it with a wide receiver in his prime. So they was going back and forth. It was funny.
Those guys got mad respect for each other. Though.
Yeah, you got to.
So we were just talking about our predictions of what's coming to Sunday.
No, I heard you reading what the comment you just posted on the screen about what Kenny Galladay said in the press.
Yeah.
Somehow he was yelling at Jason Garrett. He didn't even call him coach. He called him JG.
That's what he called him JG, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
They want me to do a reaction video to it, so
don't nobody respect the old red rifle.
But I know.
He clapped too much.
You gotta admit that he called a good game against Washington football.
He called a better game. He didn't call a good game. He called a better game. He was still trying to do them damn end arounds and double reverses.
He has to get that out of his repertoire so we can prove that we're a efficient offense.
Whenever Kenny Galladay did a curl route and they just scored to an out route, it was like so stupid.
They got to put more confidence in DJ and let him throw the rock. Let him run that 2-minute drill and move the team up and down the field.
No, somebody's asking about the baby, Lou. He says, how's the baby? I know you just had a baby not too long ago. How is it?
Yeah, big, chilling. He relaxing right now.
I tell you what, the Packers defense don't look too much better than our defense. My goodness, they let the Lions just moving up and down the field.
Nah, listen, and I made a video about it, but I ain't posted yet about the difference in the defense this year. We've been putting up a 4-man front. We've been playing 4 down linemen as opposed to last year when we was running the 3-4 base. So I don't know what Patrick Graham is trying to do. I guess because he got Raymond Johnson and Ojolari, he's trying to use them as defensive ends at times. I guess I don't know, but if you watch the games, we've been playing more in the 4-man front, like a 4-3 base.
Yeah, we have been doing that, and it's not working.
Because in a 4-3, you need guys like Pierre-Paul, Osi Umenyiora, Justin Tuck. Them long arms, tall, quick get off, strong bull rush. They don't have that. You got big hog mollies on the defensive line.
Exactly.
And you got rid of the best one in Dalvin Tomlinson.
Exactly. So I don't know if he doesn't trust them in a 3-4 this year, or he doesn't trust his outside linebackers, which I don't blame him, but we have to run what our defense says we have to run.
He almost caught that one-handed.
Oh, okay. Good play. He says, I heard Joel and Adam got into it earlier and Joel left.
Oh, Lord.
On whose stream?
Probably Hub or Logan.
I never do this, but I predict that we beat the Falcons 31-10. Absolutely shit on that bum ass squad, but Pitt's nice with it. Our D is going to step up truck.
Yo, if we don't beat Atlanta, son, we in for a long ass season. We in for a long season.
If we don't beat Atlanta, only way we turn around is
we won't have the same coaching staff or GM next year. If tell you right now, if we start like 1-6, anything like last year or the past 5 years, they clean the house, yo.
Yeah, now if we start off like 1-6 or like 1-8, everybody's subject to get fired then. It ain't gonna be we're just gonna get rid of Gettleman. I think they'll get rid of everybody.
Everybody rides. Everybody smelling some gas, whether it be jet fuel, tour bus fuel, rental car fuel, whatever. Everybody smelling gas.
Hey, Miz, where did this happen at? Where did they get into it at? Whose stream they got into it with? I didn't see anybody stream today.
Hey, shit, I don't care what nobody say. Jimmy Garoppolo did his thing
Hey,
against them Philadelphia Eagles.
He did the absolute minimum to win that game.
He did enough.
He says praying that Joe is 100% right. I hope he is too. Jose says Texans better than us right now. Hey, it is. Hey, record says you are what you are. He says, I also heard that Kenny G also said on his press conference that he wished he could have caught that ball and that he blamed himself for not cashing it.
Jose, you ain't watch my video? Jose ain't watch my video. I snapped on everybody.
He says, I'm telling you, Daniel Jones is the absolute shit. That's my
He's the what?
the kid has promised. He says Daniel Jones is the shit. That's his effing QB.
Well, all right, Balby.
Adam, what's going on, man?
Hey, Adam, don't be getting on the stream trying to intimidate Nate.
Right. You know, Adam don't give a damn.
Adam sound like a 1989 wrestler.
Right.
Let me tell you something, brother. You know what I'm gonna do to a mean Gene?
He said, I wasn't watching. I got sticking today. COVID hitting me. Huh?
Damn, son. You too? Him and Miz got it. Oh, that is Miz.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miz.
They said, well, they give you a sticker now that COVID's in your area?
No, he got COVID.
Oh,
he said he was going through day 5 yesterday.
Damn. Sorry to hear that, man. I hope you're all right. Joseph said, I'll go against Adam.
Oh my.
Blue City Empire. Thank you for tuning in. He says PFF are saying that Daniel Jones could be the next Tom Brady. I don't.
Oh man, here we go. Here we go.
That.
Because he was number 2 behind Tom Brady. The only quarterback with a higher PFF this week than Daniel Jones was Tom Brady. So now everybody go crazy with that. Listen, we need this offensive line to hold up for 15 more games so that we can see what we got in Daniel Jones.
We need a Brady offensive line. Brady's worst offensive line came when he got hurt that year for the season. That was his worst offensive line. They never let it get like that again.
We need our O-line to hold up for the next 15 games so we can see exactly what we got in DJ.
Yeah, this is event episode. We got to do something. We got to hype these people up.
No, even if, look, at the end of the day, listen, at the end of the day, realistically, business-wise, now speaking as if I was Mara, right?
Mm-hmm.
I need this offensive line to hold up for these 15 weeks so I can see if this guy is my franchise quarterback because I have 2 first-round picks.
Right.
So I need to find out for sure what I have in this young man before I go signing the check for an extension or a big payday because he was a first-round pick, so he's already getting paid.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So before I go signing this humongous amount of money and then he turns out to be a flop, I need this O-line to hold up for these next 15 games so I can see in year 3 what we have in this young man.
And I've been saying it the whole offseason. Hey, if you want to copy some merch, I just put the link in the chat. If you want to cop Big Pat Sports Talk merch, got it made out. Big Play Slay trying to come on.
Hey, I'm just here.
Out in the world. Merch. You can click that link and you can copy some merch. We got hoodies, we got hats. I'm hoping I can work with Lou to create his merch because I know you guys are gonna pick that up.
Yeah, I just got my logo made. But Slay, notice how I popped on your stream?
Yeah.
And I did it with class. Unlike a certain someone I know, Slay. You know what I'm saying? When
it ain't so funny when a rapper got the gun. I told you that y'all was gonna lose to the 49ers.
But I popped on his stream. Where
oh my god, bro.
I'm not even mad. shitted on the Cowboy fan that was talking shit in his stream. Just let him know real quick. Hey, hold up. Listen. Y'all ain't been to the
really, the
Super Bowl
Cowboys
in
should be
over a quarter
0-2
of a
right
century.
with us. The Cowboys should be 0-2 right with us.
The Cowboys haven't been
Nah,
to
bro.
a
The
Super Bowl
Chargers screwed
in
themselves
over a quarter of a century. So at the end of the day, I don't want to hear nothing. Nothing. Nada. Nine. Slay Uda 9 in German. I don't want to hear nothing.
Blue City says the not so Philly special. I don't know what the hell y'all were thinking
Oh
about
my
the Philly
God.
special right there.
Dude,
That was
I'm not
ignorant.
gonna. Okay, I'm not gonna take anything from that guy. I'll take
Yeah,
stuff
listen,
from you
I don't know
guys,
why you
but
came
not
on here
him, bro.
and think
Y'all
you
are
not
1-2.
gonna
I
get
won't
slayed.
take it from a team that has
Listen,
0 wins.
you remember that movie with Eddie Murphy? Was it Nutty Professor and Dave Chappelle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he took off the hat, he said, Reggie?
Yeah.
Go put your damn hoodie on, Slay.
He said,
Where
I heard of dreadlocks, but I ain't never heard of shit locks.
I look like a
And he
Dory Jack.
fired Reggie ass up too, boy. He says, "Oh y'all."
Loving you.
He said,
Yo,
"Hey, y'all,
I don't
y'all
know
go
where
on.
you got that from.
I got the clamps."
Go put
I
your
don't look
hoodie
like
on,
a Dory Jackson, bro. You crazy.
Hey,
Oh,
Adam,
wow.
they say you look like Andre the Giant.
That's messed up, man.
That's messed up. That's jabbed up, dude. Yeah, but does that mean you won the game, Blue City Empire Sports? No.
He says
So-
Eagles Cowboys Monday, big game. That is a big game Monday night. Eagles Cowboys. I'm gonna be streaming that game. I hope they kick the shit out of each other.
I'm gonna laugh if they get a draw.
Y'all think we can win that game?
I'm
Like,
gonna think y'all. I think y'all gonna tie.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Play Slay. I think
Y'all
you got a
gonna
heck of a
tie
chance to win that
12-12
game.
Yeah.
in overtime. 12-12.
Slay. The only thing you have to do is just stop them like twice. You win that game because because their defense can't stop shit.
No, Trevon Diggs is a stud. I'll admit that. He's a stud.
One
bro.
guy.
I'm gonna be
You're
straight
talking about
up
one
honest with you.
guy.
I'm gonna be
Micah
straight up honest with
Parsons?
you.
That he's playing defensive end.
I do believe
That's still good.
y'all can win that game Monday night. Reason why is because Jalen Hurts is very athletic and he knows how to use that pocket. Now, and he actually throws a pretty doggone good deep ball as well when you give him a chance to. So I give you guys a heck of a chance that game. Matter of fact, we got an Eagle fan in the chat. You give us a prediction for Monday night. What do you think you guys can do against that Cowboys team, Dak Prescott and them boys? What do you think you're gonna do? I'll give you the stage for a couple of minutes to
He got to
explain
put his
yourself.
hoodie on first.
I'll give the Cowboys a win.
You watch Dragon Ball Z play Slay?
No.
Oh, shit.
Hell no.
You look like ooh. You like a little kid
I'm
ooh.
done, bro. I can't take this anymore, bro. I'm done.
Oh, man.
I get
You know what I'm
Lamar
talking about?
from
The
Jaden.
kid
Nah,
ooh,
my little
Dragon
brother
Ball
used
Z.
to watch that shit, but that shit is crazy. All the names used to bug me out. Goku and Gohan or some shit. I
He
used to
looks
laugh.
like, man, if anybody in the chat watch Dragon Ball Z, play Slay look just like ooh.
My little brother used to watch that. He used to go crazy over that shit. He'd run home to watch that shit. I'd be like, man, nobody watching that shit.
He said, Blue City Empire says, I made a bet with my stepdad who is the Eagles fan. The bet was if the Eagles lose to the 49ers, he will have to cheer for the Cowboys.
No,
beat his
you
own
did
team.
not. No, you did not. You are
He
a
says,
liar.
Wilson. He said Wilson just threw another pick. Hey, Wilson
Yo.
threw 4 picks yesterday.
You
Blue
Blue
Wilson.
City Empire Sports, bro.
Yeah,
Where
the
did you
quarterback
get
for the
this, bro?
Jets.
Oh, Zach Wilson.
Yeah, Zach Wilson. No, Russell
No.
was involved, but I don't know. The Seahawks like the Falcons yesterday. They gave up that big lead to the Titans. And I
Big Pat,
Russell
you know what
Wilson-
actually
Russell
happened
Wilson
between
ain't
me and him in that bet?
Russell
Huh?
Wilson ain't had no offensive line in God knows how long.
Yeah.
That's true too.
But
what
you know what we actually made in that bet? I said he must have mistaken me for saying the 49ers. I said if we lose to the Jets, I'll come on a stream with any of these Giants fans and I'll wear a Giants cap one day.
The Giants cap. That's not
Yeah,
good
I
enough,
do.
son.
Right.
A Giants cap
Anybody.
is.
You got
I'll
to
just
put on
look
a Daniel Jones jersey, a New York Giants hat,
I'm not doing that. The
Man,
Daniel
this
Jones
kid
cap.
is a Giants fan,
and
period.
a Giants background.
That'll be nothing for him because he's a Giants
Right.
fan.
You see how
Calling
long
it.
it took him to wear a green hoodie on the stream?
Damn, Blue City
That boy-
Empire Sports. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry
He
to your
said,
dad.
"No, I
That must
actually made
suck.
the bet with my stepdad, and my stepdad is still pissed, and he's in the room still shaking his head at me."
Yo,
He said-
Bobby, you look like Trey Young.
Damn,
He
he
says,
did
Van
do like that.
says,
He
"Do the
called you
Giants
Trey
play
Young.
9 road games this year and 8 home games this year?" I think so.
Yeah, man.
He says Kyler Murray is a beast. Miz says Kyler Murray is a beast. Yes, he is. He's
Yeah,
nice.
but it's too
It's
damn.
Kyler Murray. I'm like, squid is a beast. Well, yeah, it's a beast in the ocean.
Right.
It's a meal on the plate.
He says the Ravens did a tribute from Omar from The Wire. That was amazing. One of the beast shows of all time. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Unfortunately, he died. The actor that played Omar.
Yeah, I watched that movie with him the other day, Bullet. That old school movie with him, Pop, and Mickey Rourke.
Yep.
See, you're too young, mate. You're way too young.
All right, Miz says, no. I love you, kid, but I don't want you wearing anything Giants. He said, Joseph said, G Nation is Poppy.
Oh,
G Nation is
wow.
He said, Poppy.
Oh, Bobby,
I don't know where that goes, but okay.
calm down, bro.
He says,
Calm
Big Pat,
down.
why does Slay look like Trey Young?
who? Nah, Slay looked like Plankton from motherfucking SpongeBob.
You're right.
Always trying to steal the recipe to the Krabby Patty.
Always trying to steal our defensive playbook.
Hey, I don't want your defensive playbook.
Right. Coach, what's going on, Coach?
What's
Dante.
up, man?
Finally,
How y'all doing? Y'all
Northeast
see me
fan.
rocking. Y'all see me rocking the Coach Dante shirt,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Y'all
Northeast fan.
see me rocking. How
Okay,
y'all doing,
more
man?
merch, more
What's
merch.
good, man?
Mm-hmm.
Dealing with a bunch of entrepreneurs over here. I feel you.
Hey, he says,
What's
Jose
going on?
says,
How y'all
if we
doing
lose
today?
to the Falcons, do we just tank and find out if DJ is our guy?
No,
we
we
gotta
don't
find
tank.
out if
We
DJ
don't
is our
tank.
guy regardless.
We don't tank. We got to play
Hey,
with Giants
Dave.
pride, man.
Yeah. There's no way you can tank and find out if DJ is your guy. That goes against each other. You gotta play the season out. You gotta find out who DJ is this season. Is a must this season because we don't find out who he is, he can hold us back for another 2 to 3 years. So we gotta find out
Hey,
who he
Nate.
is.
I got a question for you. Nate. I got a quick question for you. Hey, if you lose to the Falcons, the way the Falcons defense look, almost giving up a 50 burger to Atlanta, is you gonna be stressed out?
I may make another rant video. Yes.
You
Listen,
already stressed out about the Yankees. What else you gonna be stressed?
if Atlanta put up damn near 50 burger on the New York Giants, man, yo, Sean, Joe Judge and everybody need to get fired week 3.
Well,
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'll fire everybody
Somebody
on the
need to
field.
go.
I'll
Somebody
fire
I
them
gonna
on
will
have
the
to go.
field.
fire. Listen, yo, I'll fire everybody. I'll be
Miz,
John
what's
Mara out
good,
there
bro?
trying to coach.
Hey, what you say? You firing everyone? Give me Sterling Shepard in the heartbeat. Let's go.
Joseph
Where
said
is the
Pop-
I'm
contract?
talking about.
Give me
I'm
Sterling
talking about the
Shepard.
coaching staff, bro.
Hey, he says Nate look like CJ the rapper, that dude that raps the Whoopie song. I know he's talking about. He do look like a young version of that dude. Adam, he says, Coach, what's going on? He says,
What
Yo,
up? What
Pat,
up?
Lou and I remember telling people before the draft, I love Gregory Rousseau. People said he's not NFL material. Laugh out loud. Guys beats killing it. We dropped the ball on him and Parsons. He's actually is killing it out there in Buffalo. But I said Buffalo would be one of the best spots for him.
They both went before us. We didn't have the chance. Parson was
No,
picked.
Russo didn't go before you. He went 29.
Yeah, Russo went 29 to the Bills.
Yeah, but we didn't have a chance on Parsons.
Yeah, we didn't have a chance on Parsons. And I
And
told
Devontae
everybody,
Smith.
I told everybody during the draft that the Bills would probably be the best situation for Russo. And he went to the Bills. Because they have the talent around him to where he can be able to maneuver the way he needs
Well, you need to go call the owner of the Buffalo Bills over there at Orchard Park and tell them they need to cut you a assignment fee check.
Right. I did the same thing with DK Metcalf. I said if DK Metcalf goes to the Seahawks, he will have a good career.
They said I need 5%, 3 to 5%, 3 to 5% of his signing bonus, sir. Thank you.
Right. and that would be damn good money too. Because they play for a lot.
Yeah, them signing bonuses that's where they get the bulk of their money. The rest of the shit be incentives.
He said we did it, but we chose to trade back. And Miz, I can't be mad at that trade back though, because that gave us future assets out of this world.
True, but we shouldn't have picked Tony with that pick.
We shouldn't have picked Tony.
I'm sorry. He's an athlete. He's gifted. He's nice and all that. But if you remember when we picked him, what did I say on the live stream when we was doing the draft? I said he had some drop issues the year prior.
Yeah, but he hasn't got a chance to drop the ball. He
ain't been on the field. He acting like
that's crazy. That's crazy, man.
So you argue about cleats and then the footwear is something else, and then I don't know what I don't know. But you're a diva and you're a rookie. It's not looking good.
He said Minnesota Vikings fans disrespect Rocky statue and they lost to the Eagles, but 49ers fans disrespect Rocky statue and they got the dub and beat the Eagles.
Yeah, you can keep going, bro. Okay, you keep going.
He said, "What's up with
He's
Tony?"
Not gloating. He's reading the comments, bro.
Yeah, I don't understand. What's up with Tony, Jose. Real talk, aka the Honey Badger. I don't understand.
I don't know. He's starting to act like what was that kid we drafted and he never made it onto the field. He ended up was it DeAndre Baker? He played a season and then he got locked
played
up
his
on
rookie
some
season.
Shit.
He had some tough rookie stuff, but he ain't doing nothing stupid like illegal or anything. I think he's just frustrated because his coaching staff is not allowing him to play. For some reason, they're not allowing him to play. I don't know if he doesn't know to play.
He didn't practice. He wasn't at mini camp, and he got that big ass bull ring in his nose. I'm just saying.
I mean, Joe Judge is an old school type coach, so if you don't practice, you don't play. Basically, with Joe Judge.
Yeah. Especially you a rookie. It ain't like you a vet, been out here 10 years, and you've earned that right to miss training camp and haggle on a negotiation or whatever. You fresh off of college. You ain't got no leverage.
So I don't know what's going on with that situation there. Adam says we drafted him to sit on the bench. Yes, we have drafted him, and he is sitting on the bench.
Yo, Adam, the Giants need to hire you before every game so you can go in the locker and rip the manure.
Miz says, I agree with the trade back, but the Tony pick can destroy us. But let's see. If we would have taken a receiver there, I would have rather them taking Rashad Bateman right there. But who knows? By the way, actor that played Rocky was born and raised in New York. Yes, he was.
I heard rumors that he's a Niners fan.
Reek says, Miz Tony will be special. We'll see, Reek. I hope he does. He said big ass bull ring in his nose. He does have one. He said, I still believe Tony will be a weapon. Just wanted the dominant defender. Call me old school. And that's true. A lot of us wanted the dominant defender.
I didn't even want a dominant defender. I wanted a hog molly on the offensive line. I wanted what was that boy's name? That's who I was thinking about that went before us. The lineman.
Vera Tucker?
No, hell no.
Tristan Wirfs
or Slater.
Slater.
Yeah, we could have actually stayed at 11 and took Slater. But
that's what I'm saying. I wanted Rashawn Slater, but
everybody's gonna blame Gettleman for the Tony pick, but that wasn't Gettleman's pick. Gettleman would have never picked Kadarius Toney. There's nowhere near the style of player he would ever pick, especially in the first round. That was all Joe Judge is doing. I guarantee it. Gettleman probably would have stayed and took either Parsons or Slater right there at 11. So I don't understand why everybody's trying to blame Gettleman for the pick of Tony. New sound, what's good? Reek, he said Leatherwood. Hell no.
God damn,
Leatherwood looks terrible out there in Oakland.
Damn, that boy Michael Brock was down there crushing Aaron Rodgers. Crush that nigga.
I don't know what's going on with the Packers.
You don't remember when we did, because me and you streamed the draft.
Mm-hmm.
I hung out with you to the very end. Elijah. No, who was it? Alex Leatherwood. That was John Gruden and the Raiders.
Yeah, we both said that's a John Gruden pick.
I said, boy, how you gonna spend that pick on Alex Leatherwood? What was it? The 18th pick, 17th pick?
17th pick with the Raiders. Adam says Judge has a say as to who is picked. I believe Judge had say over that
That
whole
boy
draft.
Adams beat the hell out that boy.
He said, "I knew Sewell wasn't going to fall to us." Yeah, I mean that was going to be pretty obvious. He was the best left tackle available, and he's actually playing well for the Lions.
If we'd have got Penny Sewell, ooh.
Yeah, we'd be all right. If
Yo,
we would have got Slater,
Nate,
we'd be
did the
all
Yankees
right.
win?
Saquon would be confident.
What you had said, Coach?
I was telling Nate that the Yankees win.
They're winning right now, yeah.
Woo! They beating the Texas Rangers.
Blue said 17-14 Green Bay in the third quarter. The Lions are actually winning.
Yep.
Not like
He
the
says
Yankees.
two-door coupe hopping out like Jack in the Box. He said whole draft was Judge. Mara gave him keys. Only guy Gettleman was after was Aziz, and he got Aziz in the second round. I believe they let him take Aziz in the second round.
Well,
I believe it was left up to Judge. We would have never picked up Aziz.
well, I think Aziz was a good pick.
Aziz was the best pick that we got so far.
Aziz got a sack in each game, 2 sacks on the season so far in his rookie season. That's great.
Tony's not playing. Robinson is hurt. Rodarius Williams not playing. Brightwell's not playing.
Ellison Smith is on IR until this
Ellison
week.
Smith is on IR
until after this week. Yeah.
The only pick that did something was the pick Gettleman got, which is Aziz. I know that was Gettleman's pick, was Aziz Ojulari right there. I know it was. He said we could have traded up for Sewell. No, I will not want to give up any draft capital the way our team was.
No, we was already hit on the cap, restructuring all that. We couldn't trade up. It'd cost us. It'd have been detrimental. The fact that we got some draft capital, so we can cut some guys at the end of this season that ain't shipping up.
Now that's something to think about, because we could have took Kwity Paye in the first round and got Aziz in the second.
Whew. Oh my God,
now, that would have been nasty.
Now you see, if we'd have did that, then it would have been pick city, because that pressure would have got to the quarterbacks and they'd have been throwing the ball up to avoid them hits, and then our secondary would come into play.
If we would have had a Kwity Paye, yeah, now that would have been nice. That's the first time I heard of that one. That would have been nice. Kwity Paye and Aziz. Kwity Paye.
What about Rashad Bateman in the first for y'all? That would have been nuts. I'm just saying.
He says Aziz could have 10 sacks right now, and I wouldn't care. We need consistent pressure on the QB. That's true, but if he had 10 sacks, that's consistent pressure.
Facts.
Yep.
10 sacks in 2 weeks, nigga.
Right, that's consistent pressure. It don't get more consistent than that. My thing is, why didn't we draft a old lineman? You have to ask our head coach.
That's what we all just said. An old lineman would have been.
Yeah, you have to ask our head coach that. I believe they gave Joe Judge the keys to this draft. I believe he convinced Mara and Tish that he was the right guy to do this draft.
Oh shit! Do you see this? Peyton, Brett Favre, and Eli Manning all on the same screen, chopping it up together.
That's pretty cool.
Yep, I see that. Mm-hmm.
He says that's what happens when Eagles fans get cocky because of week 1.
That's not me. I'm just saying that's not me.
Oh, he said it's all me, bro. Reek, I'm the GM. Well, you did a horrible job.
Reek,
he says, why draft the guy?
You need to give yourself the most famous hand signal known to man.
He says, why draft the guy and not utilize him? Tony needs to see the field. I mean, he does, but if he's not ready, I don't know. Whatever it is that he got going on against the coaching staff, I believe they're holding him out because he didn't do anything in the offseason. He didn't go to any training camp. He didn't go to any preseason games. He didn't get any reps. Does he know the playbook? Does he know what to do when he gets out there?
He don't even know how to wear his cleats. What are you talking about?
Right. He says if Aziz keeps a sack a game, he will have 17 sacks. I think he will have 6 to 7 sacks this season. I believe so.
Listen,
I believe so.
Dallas traded with the Eagles, right?
Yeah.
We need to trade with the Eagles. We'll give them Kadarius Toney and a pick in next year's draft, and they give us Devontae Smith.
That
Oh,
would
I
never
don't-
happen.
It's never gonna
I
happen.
believe Devontae Smith is worlds above Kadarius Toney as far as a receiver. I
Yeah,
believe
but he don't
Kadarius
like catching
Toney-
balls from Jalen Hurts.
Shoot, he's
So he
doing that a
might be-
lot.
he
Yeah,
might
because
be with
Jalen Hurts underthrew him yesterday. I'll give him that.
I think Devontae Smith, given some time, he's gonna be pretty good.
No,
He
he's
doesn't get
he's
hurt.
good. He just don't like his quarterback.
He
That
says,
was
I'm hearing
known during
rumors
the
that
draft.
some Eagles fans are
Whoa,
already returning
that's 2
Jalen Hurts
games.
jerseys back after
Y'all,
week
that's
2
not
loss. Y'all ever think about how the fun dipstick looks like Xanax?
Oh wow, that's messed up.
Bro, y'all going in on
Rodgers
people.
just threw a touchdown.
We're not going in on nothing. We reading the comments, bro.
Right, I'm not doing anything. You said the Eagles ain't doing
Hey,
that.
I'm talking about this chat real quick. I'm talking about y'all chat.
You came on a giant stream. What do you expect?
He says, I'm telling you, 4 years from now, Devontae coming to New York. I can see that happening too. If Joe Judge is still the coach, I can see that happening too.
Listen, if shit don't start to move better this year, Joe Judge might not be the coach.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
As
You
much
start out
as I
1-7,
like the guy,
1-8,
Mhm.
0-6, 0-5.
yeah, as much
Yeah.
as I like the guy,
Mm-hmm.
all that effort and all that good talk sound good. You know, we from the hood. It sound good. You talk a good one. You know, we
Yeah,
say
we
that
gotta
shit
see
on the regular.
results.
But it ain't.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
ain't showing
Don't
on that
talk me
field,
to
huh?
death.
Tell him you can talk.
Yeah.
Yup.
Don't talk
Yup.
me to death.
He
Shit.
said, what's your take on Zimenez, Tyler Heineke, old teammate? Zimenez is absolutely not the answer that we need on the
Zimenez is
outside
trash.
linebacker.
That boy is
I
dumpster
want
juice.
Quincy Roche
That
to
boy
play in
is the
front of
little
Zimenez.
nasty funky syrup that coagulates at the bottom of a dumpster behind a restaurant. He's that dumpster juice.
Like, I don't
Bro,
understand.
the Blue City Empire Sports, what karma are you talking about? You're still 0-2, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, but you came on the
Hey man, you
stream
need to stop
making
talking too
faces.
much, man.
Yeah,
I'm
see,
sitting here
That man,
relaxing.
that
Coach,
I
man,
didn't even
coach
Blue
is
say a
telling
word.
you.
Blue City
Yeah,
Empire.
he
I
I
don't
ain't
know
was
what
say a
you
gloating.
word.
talking too much. Yeah, you
Yeah, he
talking
was
too much for
gloating a
somebody
whole
that
lot,
that
wasn't
ain't
he?
won a game yet. You talking too much now. Come on, man.
I ain't say a word. He just talking hot in the chat, bro. Blue City Empire Sports,
He's mad
bro.
at you,
You're
Slay, because you be
0-2.
coming on the
We
streams
up, yo,
popping
we
shit.
up here, chilling. We up here chilling. He said he's still talking.
He going in on Slay because him and Slay
Yeah,
be going
because
back and
he's
forth.
talking hot, but his team is 0-2.
Yeah, I blame this on you, Slay.
Bro, his team is
Yeah,
0-2.
you bringing
What are
all
you
that
talking about?
negativity in the chat.
Right.
It's Dante.
We're
This
gonna have
team
to eject you
is
if
the
you keep
only team,
bringing all
well,
this
in the NFC
negativity.
that has
I know.
0.
That's
Hold
why I say that. I'm looking at the
Slay,
comment.
don't
I'm
kill
not
my
even worrying about
vibe.
it. I can't. We should. Hey,
Slay,
Slay,
don't
we
kill
shouldn't
my
be talking to a team that haven't
vibe.
won a game yet. We gotta win.
Yeah.
We gotta win. We know what
The Texans
winning
got
feels like
1.
right now. They don't. They don't know what winning feels like right now. He don't know what winning feels like right now. He know what winning feels like right now. He
I
Yo,
don't know
cannot believe
Slay.
this.
right now.
I cannot believe the Texans got to win before. This is bullshit.
Yo, my team.
Hey,
Look, my
hold up,
Texans
hold up.
gotta
Look at
win.
those
Now,
And
scores.
y'all
we
on the
said that everybody
giant
said we 0
stream now.
17.
Come on now.
Hey,
Listen,
hey, hey,
keep it
hey.
within the
Hey, he got to calm down in
comment
that chat. He
section.
got to
Don't
calm
go
down in
at
that
the
chat though.
team.
Okay,
He said
we going. Yeah, we going there. I'm going at that person in that comment section that started talking now in that
Okay,
comment
bro.
section. He needs to focus on getting a win right now, not the Eagles. Not the Eagles. A win is obvious for you on Sunday right now. Stop worrying about the
If
Hey,
y'all
goddamn
lose
Eagles
to
and focus on the
hey,
win
you're
if
Sunday.
not
y'all
supposed
lose
to
to
be
Atlanta,
cursing.
keep talking hot like that. Keep talking that hot
My
craziness.
bad, man. My bad.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You can talk all you want right now, but when we see you guys lose to Atlanta, I'm fine. But when you lose to Atlanta because you've been doing all this talking, I want to hear it.
First of all, we can talk over the Houston Texans and Philadelphia Eagles anytime we feel like it.
Hey,
What
0 win.
Y'all have won one good thing. Y'all whole existence. Do you understand that? Philadelphia has won one thing
5 NFC
in your
championship.
whole existence.
5.
And that goes from basketball to football to baseball to
That's it.
anything.
No, I got 2 actually, bro. I got 2.
No, oh no.
I
You
got
don't know.
3.
You don't.
3
You
now.
don't know. You don't know what Slay's a fan of. for
I'm a
basketball.
Lakers and Dodgers fan, bro.
Yeah, he's a freaking LA. He's the only team.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say, other than like Eagles, I'm an all LA fan. Yeah.
Look, man, I don't care what you guys do. Our history of the NFC East, we rule the NFC East besides the Cowboys. And if you want to go for championships, we actually have more championships overall than the Cowboys as well. We just need to win week 3. That's all we need to be doing. I don't care about Eagles fans. I don't care about Texans fans. I don't care about any of them guys. All I care about is the Giants getting a victory against these sorry-ass Falcons this Sunday coming up. That's it. Eagles fans, you guys are going to see what your season is about to become. You're really about to see what's coming up when you start playing better teams. You played a better team last week and you lost. So there's nothing for anybody in the NFC. It don't matter. You still lost.
I'll give you that. But you
anybody in the NFC East should not be gloating about anything right now. We're the worst division in football, and it's still being proved that we're the worst division in football right now. Everybody's 500 or lower as we speak.
2 games.
So nobody has any room to gloat. We all have issues, but we're still better than you. We're still better than Eagles. I'm sorry.
I'll give you that. I was saying before this season that y'all are better, so I'll give you that.
Man, Dak for the throw.
Yeah, but the way y'all play right now,
way we play right now, we ain't no better. But I do believe Dak 50. I think Dak is going to throw at least a good 300 against y'all. I do believe so. But the crazy thing about it is
Los Angeles.
The crazy thing.
Let's see.
The crazy thing about it is, even if he throws that many yards, they'll still find a way to lose to you guys. I'm telling you.
But it's at your house, so I don't see us winning there.
It's going to be hilarious, man. I'm telling you.
He had 237 yards against the Chargers, and we have a way better secondary than the Chargers.
Who, the Eagles?
We got Darius Slay, Steven Nelson, Anthony Harris, and Rodney McLeod all in that secondary.
They have a better secondary. That secondary.
We have clearly a better secondary.
They're god awful. Oh my god.
Most underrated, man. Most underrated.
They had a rookie on the outside, so.
You said, why is Arthur any more donuts still a free agent?
Who?
I don't know who that is.
Who?
Arthur any more donuts a free agent. You said Floyd Samuels. What's going on, bro? He says way better secondary is a stretch.
Who they got?
A stretch. Mac, the Giants fan for one game out of first place. That is true.
Please.
Who do the Chargers have in their secondary though?
They got I forgot who they got.
Samuel, that's it.
Nah, he's a rookie. I forgot who the Chargers got in their secondary. But I mean, y'all secondary is decent, but it ain't nothing to be crazy about. But your secondary is decent. I give you that. GNATION phone died, so that's why he had to cut out. News Sound says Eagles Super Bowl was thrown by Belichick. I mean, yeah, didn't he bench Malcolm Butler that game?
Yeah, he did.
His best DB that game, didn't he bench him?
Yeah, he did.
To prove a point or something? I don't understand why he did that, but okay.
He said it was an injury, which he was walking on the sidelines. I was like, why is he not playing?
I still feel like he would have had that. Alshon Jeffrey would have had that one.
That was an insane catch.
So he says, I know we're trying not to think about the draft, but watch out for Jaquez Strapp from LSU. Yeah, he's pretty good. Chris Harris Jr. is better than any DB on your team. He says, had Tom Brady going out for passes. They did have Tom Brady going out for passes in that Super Bowl.
Yo, Pat, can you highlight Floyd Samuel's thing, what he just said again?
He says,
look at what Floyd said. You agree?
Chris Harris Jr. I mean, he's probably
He's
still
better
one
than
of the
Slay?
best slot.
Over Slay?
I don't think he's better than Slay, but he's better than all the rest of them.
Hey, we got Steven
Whoever they
Nelson.
are.
I'm just saying.
Doesn't mean shit. It's Chris Harris Jr.
Hey, Blue City Empire says, sorry, I meant to say no one has signed running back Adrian Peterson yet. Peterson's old, man.
Hell no.
Peterson's old in the tooth, bro. It's not, yeah, Peterson's old, man. There's nothing you can do about that, man. You know how much tread he has on his tires, man? He says four
I'm
Pro
talking
Bowls,
about right
one
now.
All-Pro.
Lloyd Samuels, right now. We're not talking about career. We're talking about right now.
Right now, Chris Harris is a slot DB to me, though, so
Yeah.
you really can't compare the two.
Slay's better right now.
If you're going for outside cornerback, I'm taking Slay all day. Inside cornerback, I'm taking Chris Harris Jr. all day. So,
I agree.
I mean, you can't really compare the two. They really play two different positions.
Yeah. Even then, I still feel like Slay could play the what's it called, the slot position. But yeah, Slay's way
Not
better.
anymore.
I'm sorry.
Not anymore. You can't.
Yeah, you're right. I'll give you that.
He says Adrian Peterson drafted in 2007. Well, yeah.
Just two. His
All right,
injuries.
Mac is backstage.
Mac, what's going on, Mac?
What's going on, fellas?
Hey,
So I
man.
think what we want with the Giants, what we gonna do this weekend for real, man? Like we need a W bad, bro.
I believe we get the dub, but you just came on, so you give us your prediction. I'm gonna go get some water real quick. But give us your prediction. What's gonna happen, man?
I think we get. I think we honestly gonna get Saquon Barkley finally going this week. I think he's gonna have a big game, and he's gonna run all over that Atlanta defense.
I can see that happening.
And I think Daniel Jones is gonna have another big game. And I honestly think I think we Giants is gonna throw about 35 on Atlanta. About 35. Win about 35. I say 35-20.
You say 35-20.
35-20.
King Tone, what's going on, bro? You just missed us talking noise about the Eagles and everything, man. We still going strong. We're gonna go strong.
This Lloyd Samuels guy, he said that Chris Harris Jr. is all of a sudden better than Slay.
He says, we'll be better than the New Orleans Saints will trade Malcolm Jenkins to the Giants on the trade deadline. I'm calling it.
Oh my God, I hope that don't happen, man.
He said, King Tone says he sees us winning 31-27. I'm saying 27-24. Hopefully our defense can hold Atlanta to 24 points or less. I believe our offense could get us more than 24 points.
What's going on, Mac? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I just feel like our defense is going. I mean, our offense is going to go up and down the field on that defense. I feel like we can go up and down the field on their defense. It's a matter of what our defense can do, man. If they can put together some stops, maybe create some turnovers, then I think we could win on Sunday, man. Like I said, this has to be the game where we get Saquon Barkley going. Absolutely has to be the game we get him going. How you think you gonna do about get some Cowboys next week, bro?
I think we're gonna lose, but I think it's gonna be a shootout.
I can see that. I can see it being one of
There's
them
Mac.
high scoring, crazy points because I don't. Neither defense is overly impressive, so
Yeah.
and a lot of injuries.
Our
lot of
defense looked
injuries.
impressive for the first 3 quarters, so you can't even lie. If you go look back and watch that game against the Niners, we looked good in the first 3 quarters on
The
defense.
pressure is
but
insane.
That
You guys
fourth quarter, man.
Your front
Yeah,
line
but
is
they
really
lost.
good.
But they lost Brandon Graham, man, for
Yeah.
the season, bro. Like, that's huge.
Bro.
That's a huge
That
injury,
hurt my
man.
heart, bro. Just seeing him getting carted off the field.
Yeah, that's a big one, man.
Yeah. I mean, we got what's his face? Ryan Kerrigan. We got Kerrigan.
Yeah, but he's not the Ryan Kerrigan from Washington, bro. He's not the Ryan Kerrigan anymore. and and Barnett, what's his name? Derek Barnett. Yeah, he still hasn't showed what he needs to as the first. He's the first round pick the same year we got Evan Ingram. As a matter of fact, he was in that same draft with Evan Ingram and Patrick Mahomes and all of them. 2017. There, he's still. I'm waiting on. I'm still waiting on that kid. I mean, Eagle fans. I was at the draft that year because I live right outside of Philly. I was right in the draft that year. The Eagle fans was hyped as shit when they drafted Barnett. Man, this guy has done absolutely nothing basically. Now he's gonna have to be the man. He's gonna have to step up. I don't know if he can.
Yeah. For sure. Hey man,
What you
I
think,
want Falcons to win against y'all. That's just me.
I was gonna say, what you think, Nate? You think Saquon's gonna show up this week? You think it's gonna be a breakout game for him finally?
I think it just depends how DJ does. If DJ has a breakout game, I think Saquon will have a breakout game.
He says what the Cowboys did beat Jalen Hurts before, who said they can't do it again now that Prescott is back. He also says 28-20 Giants this upcoming weekend.
I can
It's a
see
good
that.
score as well. DJ 300 yards against the Falcons. If he does, I believe that's a dub.
I mean, he should have had 300 yards against damn Washington.
Yeah, he should have.
They're saying catch the fucking ball. Jesus Christ.
He should have had 300 yards passing and 100 yards rushing in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. With 4 touchdowns.
Or 4 touchdowns. That should have been his stat line in that game.
And we should have crushed the football team. But, hey, we're the Giants. We find ways to lose. That's what we do.
That's certainly been a story the first 2 weeks. So we got to clean that up, man. Definitely need to clean that up. That'll be problematic all season if we just keep going all season like that. Because we're not good enough. We're not a good enough team to overcome self-inflicted wounds like that, man. Like we're just not. We're not good enough for that.
Pass interference on the Lions. The Lions are fighting the Packers hard tonight. I really thought the Packers were going to come out and kill them.
But look, this is how crazy this is. Even if the Lions say they go out and lose this game and they 0-2, they're still a better looking 0-2 than we are. Just to even have to, I mean, 0-2 is 0-2. I get it at the end of the day, but they're still a better looking 0-2 than we are. At least they would still be like, because they were very competitive against the 49ers last week, and like you said, they out here going blow for blow with the Packers right now. So,
right. That's the crazy part about it. He said, "Is Garrett gone by next year?" New,
yes.
Yeah, I think it's just regardless. If we have a bad year, yes. If we have a good year with the offense, yes. Because somebody's gonna offer him a head coaching job if he makes Daniel Jones look like a franchise QB.
I think he needs to just step into the 21st century with his offense, man. That's just really what it all boils down to. It was a pretty solid game plan on Thursday night, but at the same time, I still want to see more evolution. I want to see like other coaches find ways to get their playmakers involved. You know what I mean? You got to figure out ways to get Saquon Barkley in open space so he can do things he just does best. You got to figure out a way to get Kenny Galladay favorable matchups so he can make the plays that we pay him to make. That's what I feel like the Giants. I just feel like you just run your players out there and say, we're going to run offense like this. This is what we're going to do. That's it. We're not going to try to make it. We're not going to try to fix things. We're not going to try to maneuver, put people in different spots. You know what I mean? Like earlier in this game, the Packers, like they were saying, like they put Devontae Adams in the slot where you get a favorable matchup. You know what I mean? You got to start doing things like that. You got to just. I don't get it.
We run an offense like we just got the most dominant people on the field. You can't stop us.
Pretty much, yeah.
Same thing on defense. We have no stunts. We have no flavor to our game, to our teams. But to answer Jose's question, he says, "How do you guys feel about that game? Slayton dropped decks off sides, throwing the ball on third down where Bradbury got the pick. You just named the game right there." The decks off sides was not a penalty. I say that. The Slayton drop was a drop. It was not an overthrow. It hit Slayton in the palm of his hand. He has to catch that.
Both of them.
There was not a penalty on CJ Board with that holding. And then the whole drive after that pick was too conservative. But hey, that's why you play the game. You got to learn from your mistakes. We just a team that has to know that we can't make mistakes like that, or it's not going to work out.
One thing that bothers me about that after Bradbury's interception was like the first down play. On that offensive best and shit, we should have came out immediately. Play action to Barkley, hit like Galladay or somebody, Rudolph, whoever. Yeah. Somebody would have probably been wide the hell open because they would have been playing the run so hard.
So hard, yes, they would have. It hit Galladay.
Somebody would have been wide open. Can't convince me of that. Somebody in that situation, they would have been playing the run so hard that somebody would have been wide open if we just hit him with a little play action and hit somebody over the top real quick, man. Even if it didn't score a touchdown, just to get another first down to be able to kill more clock, because that's what it all came down to. It wasn't the field goal that I was mad at. It was settling for it in the way we did settle for it, where just go out there and run 3 vanilla-ass plays and kick a damn field goal and get them 2 whole minutes to still work with.
Right. If we would have ran a play action on that first play, I bet you we would have had Kenny Galladay either deep or however we wanted them, or anybody, however we wanted them open to get at least a good 10 yards. And that would have basically sealed the game.
I would have sealed the game. Just that simple. That would have sealed the game.
But he says, can't wait to see you do a reaction to Kenny Galladay press conference. I will have that for you tomorrow. King Tone, he says, I think if Garrett doesn't get creative this game, Freddie Kitchens will either call plays against Saints or Cowboys. That is true. New says, how many old offensive coordinators will DJ go through if Garrett is gone? Not that many, because if he plays bad after Garrett is gone, he won't be on the team anymore. He says, we do not throw fades to Kenny G, bro. That is true. We don't throw fades to any of our big guys. He says that play that Aaron Jones ran today for his first touchdown, touch pass sweep in the end zone. That's what we should be doing. That's what we could be doing if we had an offense that people actually respected. See, we don't respect our offense. No trick plays are going to work. When you try to do a trick play, everybody's going for the trick play because they don't respect your normal offense.
Another thing, we do need to just find a way to get Kadarius Toney involved this week, man. If the kid is healthy, he's not injured or anything like that, you need to figure out a way to get him on the field and contributing in some kind of way, because you can't use the number 20 overall pick on somebody and just flat out not use him. I mean, if he's healthy, he can't. That's just not acceptable to me. You got to get him on the field some kind of way. Even, I understand if he's not sure about the full playbook or whatever, but at the same time, there's other ways you can get him involved.
I will say this again. If you guys do want to cop any of Big Pat Sports Talk merch, a hoodie, shirt, mug, anything, I just put the link in the chat. If you want to support the movement, go ahead. I will greatly appreciate it if you would cop any type of merch. Doesn't matter what you cop, all of it is appreciated. The prices ranging from $5 up to $50. It's some expensive stuff on there, I will tell you that. But it's some nice things. If you want to get a face mask, if you want to get a shirt, a hoodie, I have merchandise for women. I have merchandise for men, kids. I have bags, cups, mugs, anything that you can think of. I have on the Big Pat Sports shop. So if you do want to cop any merch, go ahead. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you need help, I know we got all content creators on here. If you guys need help, just let me know, and we can see about getting your own logo and your own thing created for your own merchandise to sell. I know, Mac, you got a channel. Your Mac the Giants fan shirts would be pretty cool. If you need help getting those created, I'll help you create those if you want to do merchandise as well. But if you do want to support Big Pat Sports Talk. That's a way to do it. Man, that Aaron Jones just scored again.
Yeah, I'm playing against Aaron Jones in fantasy right now too.
And Aaron Rodgers threw it to him. I got them on DraftKings, man. I might make some money tonight. They keep playing. But yeah, if you guys want to cop that and support the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. The link is in the chat. It's also in the video as well. He said, Levance, he says, is Amani Tour the greatest wide receiver in New York Giants football history? Yes, because of longevity. Is he the most talented? No, not by far. Plexico Burris was better. Victor Cruz was better. Odell Beckham was better. Shepard is actually better. But longevity, he's lasted the longest. So, yes, he is, by default, the greatest wide receiver in New York Giants football history. Shit.
But also, out of all of those names we just mentioned, he was, out of all them names, he also was the only one that was a career New York Giant. So, that counts for something, too.
Hakeem Nicks was better.
Yeah, Nicks had some really strong years, man. Like, if he could have stayed healthy, man, he could have had a special career.
Yes, he could have, but he could not stay healthy. But yes, by default, that man is the best wide receiver in New York Giants history. Good question.
I think Odell Beckham had just passed him his last year here. Odell Beckham had just passed him as far as like the most yards, I think, or something.
Yeah. But he is the greatest wide receiver, and he will always be a New York Giant. He will always be missed.
Absolutely.
He said, what about David Tyree? He has the greatest catch in Giants history, I believe.
He does. He absolutely does.
Mario Manningham, a close second. But he has the best catch in the Giants history.
Yeah, the difference with the Manningham one, the Manningham was just such a perfect pass. It just dropped right in his hands, you know what I mean? But David Tyree had to go up there and make something happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I will
say David Tyree was nothing else besides that. They said he was dropping everything in practice before that game.
He was a special teams guy, man. That's really all he was, man. Like he was like the fourth or fifth receiver on the depth chart, and he just every once in a while get shot on offense.
I will say this: when we had Amani Toomer and Ike Hilliard, we were pretty nice. If y'all remember Ike Hilliard was nice out of Florida.
Absolutely, they both were came in around the same time. Like they were like 1 year apart.
Mm-hmm. And that was a nice combo we used to have with him and Ike Hilliard. I remember I used to play in a quarterback club with him.
Yeah, that was the late 90s, early 2000s right there.
Mm-hmm.
That was the tandem when we went to the Super Bowl against Baltimore. We just
but we got our ass whooped. Unfortunately, we had Ron Dixon, Toomer, Hilliard. I forgot who our tight end was. Who our tight end was that year? Oh, I can't think of his name.
2000, we still had Howard Cross actually in 2000. I think Howard Cross was still one.
Howard Cross was still there? Hell no.
I believe so. I believe
he was about 50 years old at that time.
No. I'm almost sure Howard Cross was on that 2000 team in Baltimore, man. Almost sure he was. I'm not obviously late in his career, obviously, but I'm pretty sure he was on the team. Okay. But he wasn't like the starter. It was somebody else. Definitely was somebody else. I just can't think.
I had to look that up, man. I thought Howard Cross retired by then.
No, I'm pretty sure he was on that team, man.
G-Nation said, yeah, he was on the team. You know G-Nation, though.
I mean, I was around too, Pat, man. You know what I mean? I mean, you can see the grades a little something. You know, I've been around for a little bit, bro.
He said he retired after that game. Okay, I'll give him that.
Yeah, I can't think who might have been like a starting tight end on that team, though. We had such a mixture of guys, man. Feel like we had.
He said, sorry, even though I love Saquon Barkley, but he would never be Tiki Barber, but that's just my opinion. As his career is going right now, you're absolutely right. I would take Tiki Barber right now over Saquon Barkley any day. Right now, yes. In a heartbeat, I would take Tiki Barber.
Yeah. But with that being said, I'm going to play devil's advocate on that, and I'm going to say Tiki Barber didn't have nearly the expectations of Saquon Barkley, nor the pressure, nor the weight. He wasn't never. He played beyond his expectations, whereas Saquon Barkley right now is falling a little bit below. I mean, we don't know whether that's just due to the injury or not or whatever, but I think that's a big difference in when you're talking about them two guys like that. I mean, Tiki Barber was a second round pick, and he wasn't expected to come in and like necessarily. He like to come in and see what he could do, what he could give to the Giants, as opposed to coming in and definitely having to come in and put the team on your shoulders and be the man. It's just a different situation for him.
That's very true. I'll give you that. That's true. You said, man, Tiki was a fumble came until Coughlin coached him up. And that's true as well. But when Coughlin came and coached him up, that boy turned into a monster. He turned into a monster.
High and tight.
I would take prime Tiki Barber over Saquon Barkley right now. Let me switch that up. I'll take prime Tiki Barber over Saquon Barkley right now.
Yep,
I would take prime.
More fair.
I would take prime Brandon Jacobs over Tiki Barber right now. I mean, over Saquon Barkley right now.
Yeah, he was, Vance. Frank Gifford absolutely was a running back for the Giants.
Barkley came in a monster. Yes, he did, but he got injured. Right now, if we're taking running backs right now, I would take a prime Tiki Barber and a prime Brandon Jacobs over Saquon Barkley right now. I would. That's just my opinion, though. Most people probably wouldn't, but I would. Because the way we run our offense, we need a bruiser. We need a bruiser that's going to get those yards no matter what. The way our offense is being ran. But would it be opened up? We'll see. Because it was actually opened up last week, and Daniel Jones showed the hell out. He probably should have had over 300 yards passing with 2 passing touchdowns and over 120 yards rushing with 2 rushing touchdowns.
But that just goes what I'm talking about with the different. I always talk about all season. With just the presence of Saquon Barkley in the backfield helps open a lot of that up for Daniel Jones. I mean, it's just that's all. No matter what people think about Saquon Barkley right now, he is a piece that has to be respected, and you can't formulate a game plan without him being a part of that game plan. Without him stopping him as being part of that game plan, and that just gonna open up things for them. Like he didn't have that all last season, so that's part of that was a lot. I had a lot to do with his regression last season statistically. I mean. Because if you think about it, the Pittsburgh game with Saquon Barkley, where they shut him completely down, they shut Saquon Barkley down because that's what their plan was, to make Daniel Jones have to beat him. Well, Daniel Jones damn near did beat him because he was airing it out on their ass most of the night. I mean, he had those couple big interceptions in that game, but that was one of his best passing games of the season, the first damn game of the year against Pittsburgh last year. People forget about that. Daniel Jones airing it out in that game.
Yes,
he had a pretty big night, and that was
Slayton
the one.
Had 2 touchdowns in that.
Yeah, that was the one whole game he played with Saquon Barkley a year ago. Once again, insert Saquon Barkley back in the lineup, and things are start opening up for Daniel Jones again. Once again, I mean he's already on pace to already have a really good year. I mean, as long as he can keep limit the mistakes and just keep going what he's doing, he's gonna have a really good year statistically, right? I mean, as things stand right now, so. I'm excited to see what he can do. I'm hoping we can go out there have a big one against Atlanta and get this season officially started for the New York Giants this year.
I do have a question I want to ask in the chat. He asked Mr. Floyd Sam. He says Barkley just isn't that guy anymore, but I hope I'm wrong. I hope you're wrong too. But do you think he can get back to being that guy? I want to hear your answer on that. If you're still in the chat, Floyd. Because you're coming off a catastrophic knee injury like that, it's going to take you a little time to get back. All the training that he did in the offseason, that's nothing compared to being on that field.
Absolutely.
And when he made that cut to make that big run, he actually looked like he was trying to get back.
He just needs to start running with confidence again, man. Like that's what it really comes down to. He needs to start running with that confidence. And I think like he broke that 41-yarder. He felt good about it, but I think he needed to break. If he could have broke one more run like that, you know what I mean? Then that's when it would have really started coming back. You know what I mean? So
I
think
believe after his first 100-yard game, I think that's when he's gonna start being like, okay, I could get back to being what I was.
I mean, me
Question,
personally,
man says, would you selected Saquon Barkley or Quentin Nelson? In that draft, I have to be honest, I would have selected Quentin Nelson.
I took Nelson too because as I'm an offensive lineman by nature anyway. I'm always going to lean towards that, believing that you just need to build a strong offensive line to get a team going. And Quentin Nelson was a special. Saquon Barkley was a special talent in general, but Quentin Nelson was a special offensive lineman, and he was pretty much a can't miss pick. And as you see what he's doing right now for the Colts, yeah, he clearly should have been the pick, man.
Yeah, he clearly should have been the pick. I couldn't have said it better. That's what I thought as well. Floyd, there you go. He says maybe next year, but then it would be time to pay him, and I don't want to pay a running back. I'm actually with you. I'll say unless he gets 2,000 yards or something, I don't want to pay Saquon Barkley. That's just my opinion. I don't want to give 16 million to 17 million to the running back. I just don't want to do it.
I'm kind of hoping. I'm kind of hoping that the market went down a little bit on him. Well, people are telling me these last couple of contracts, like the people like Le'Veon Bell, for instance. You know what I mean? Seeing how those kind of contracts blew up in teams' faces. Hopefully,
Le'Veon Bell and Zeke didn't do anything to help the running back market. I tell you that.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean, seeing how those things. I mean, Zeke is obviously still out there, very productive for the Cowboys, obviously, but Le'Veon Bell contract, man, that hurt. That's the Jets probably still paying for him a little bit.
Real talk.
So
we should have went Nelson and Chubb in the second, but we drafted Barkley and Hernandez. I think, yeah, we sure did.
Yeah, we could have got Chubb right.
Nelson and Chubb would have been better.
That's exactly how we could have did it too.
It's always the wide receiver that get the love, but not the running back. Shoot, the quarterback and wide receivers, you know they're going to make the most money. DBs and defensive ends. Running back is a fading position, folks. I hate to say it, but it is.
They don't have the longevity no more, man. They get beat up.
The days of Emmitt Smith being the top paid player. No,
I don't see Emmitt Smith's rushing all-time rushing yard. I don't see that record getting broke anytime soon, man.
We all might be gone by that time.
Yeah, running backs just don't last that long anymore.
He says a dominant offensive line can win you a Super Bowl, yo.
Absolutely.
We know that. We know
we experienced it.
Right. He said, what could have been if Giants drafted Josh Allen at quarterback? Who knows?
For what's it worth, if the Giants would have went quarterback in that draft, they would have took Sam Darnold. I'm just letting you know that's where they was going with that pick. They would have been taking Sam Darnold if they was going quarterback in that draft. It wouldn't have been Josh Allen regardless.
Yeah, it was. I think it would have been Sam Darnold. But if it was left up to Gelman, I think he would have went Josh Allen. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, I don't. All the reports I remember hearing that year, it was between Sam Darnold and Saquon basically for the Giants in that draft.
You said offensive linemen should be the highest paid players. Yeah.
Well, left tackles get paid. The left tackles get paid good money.
Very good money.
They get paid damn near. They are. I feel like they're like the second highest paid position, as a matter of fact, behind quarterbacks. They get paid. Lawrence Taylor made sure of that. Lawrence Taylor made sure the left tackles got paid. Mm-hmm. he made that position mean something.
Real talk. Lawrence Taylor made that left tackle position needed because he used to kill people.
Yes, sir.
But Mac, It's been an hour and 30 minutes. I gotta make a trip in the morning.
Word.
Gonna be tired in the morning. I thank you guys for tuning in. Like
Hey,
I
no
said,
problem, man.
I'm looking to start another show on Thursdays. I'm still talking it over, but I'll probably do another show on Thursdays. You know, I call the games every Sunday.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for some people to be permanent people on my pregame show on Sundays before the game. So if anybody's thinking about doing that, just hit me up on Twitter and we'll work some things out. But I
Yeah,
do
you
like
know.
to thank everybody for coming in the chat. Floyd, thank you for being a new person. He's been here the past couple of streams and he's been active, man.
That's
Like
what's up.
that.
Shout
But
out Floyd.
everybody go check out Mac's channel. Let them know what the name of your channel is again.
Mac the Giants fan, man. That's MAC DA Giants fan. You can find me right there on YouTube. You can find me right there on at Twitter, on Instagram. Them same handles. I do a live stream every Wednesday night. It's called the Real Deal NFC East Roundup. I break down the NFC East action from the prior week. Then I'll talk about the NFC East action for the upcoming week. So I've been doing that for the last couple of Wednesdays. You know what I mean? Stop through, check me out on Wednesday night. Come through too, Big Pat. Appreciate it.
Oh
If you
yeah,
don't
I'll
mind.
be there. If you're doing it this Wednesday, I'll be there this Wednesday. I gotta be there. I gotta come to the show. But
Yeah, just talking NFC East talk, you know what I mean, on there. So that's what I've been doing every Wednesday. I'll be doing it every Wednesday for the whole season. And I drop a pregame video, a preview video every Sunday before the game, and I do an aftermath. I do like an aftermath, like I call it the True Blue Aftermath, a live stream after every single game. So you know what I mean? I got some things growing on Mac the Giants fans page, man. I wish y'all come show me some love, come through, man. Really appreciate it. Thanks again, Big Pat, for having me on, man. I really appreciate it, bro.
all right, y'all heard the man. Go sub up the Mac, the Giants fan, and we out, man. Go ahead, finish watching this game, get me some sleep, so I can go ahead and get on this road in the morning.
All right, bro.
Y'all have a good one. And no, you can't find a better starting linebacker core than Taylor, Carson, and Banks. I was trying to think of one, but I really couldn't. I mean, them old Pittsburgh Steelers teams, maybe the Bears of the 85 Bears, maybe.
Yeah, them old Steelers teams in the 70s, they had some nasty linebackers too. Yeah, they did. Definitely did.
So that's the closest you're gonna get to it, though. But that lineup right there was nasty.
Absolutely.
All right. Until the next broadcast, peace.
All right.